Manchester United bounced back from their Manchester Derby defeat to record a routine home win over Bournemouth at Old Trafford. Romelu Lukaku put United in front on the 25th minute when he snuck between two defenders to head home Juan Mata's cross. Marcus Rashford came closest to doubling United's lead in the second half, when his curling free kick hit the woodwork and travelled back agonisingly across the face of goal. Bournemouth threw on Jermaine Defoe in search of an equaliser, but the England international couldn't add to his 2 goals from the weekend as United held firm for all 3 points. Here are the 5 talking points. It was a case of normal service resumed for Romelu Lukaku as he got himself back amongst the goals against Bournemouth. It was only the Belgian striker's second league goal in 9 games, having notched only once in the Premier League since the end of September. The 24-year-old has developed a reputation for failure to perform in the big games, with his case not helped by recent average displays against Manchester City and Arsenal. However, his ability to find the net is without question, as he rose well above Nathan Ake to head home United's opener and his 12th of the season to set them on their way to victory. The 1-goal deficit will have been disappointing for Bournemouth and their boss Eddie Howe, as it has become a familiar tale against the bigger sides this season. The Cherries lost by the same scoreline against both Chelsea and Tottenham in recent weeks, and only narrowly went down 2-1 to Manchester City earlier in the season. Sadly for boss Howe, his side are now without a win in their last 5 games, and have slowly found themselves being dragged towards the relegation zone. Based on this display, however, they should be more than capable of lifting themselves back up the table and away from danger. One man who is consistently proving his worth to Manchester United is goalkeeper David De Gea, who produced a few good saves again to keep yet another clean sheet. The Spanish stopper, widely regarded as the best in the business, made a few early stops, including one down low from Charlie Daniels to keep the scores level. And late on, the 27-year-old stood tall to deny Jermaine Defoe at the near post with less than 10 minutes to play, before thwarting Ryan Fraser's effort from an injury-time free kick. It was De Gea's 9th clean sheet this season for the Red Devils, and proved crucial to helping his side secure all 3 points. The Premier League's reputation for being the most physical in Europe certainly lived up to its standing in this match. In a heavily contested battle, referee Graham Scott had his work cut out, as both sides were fully committed to the cause. Lukaku was lucky not to be booked for a challenge on Nathan Ake, which started things off, with the Belgian picking up a booking later in the half. The teams managed to rack up 16 fouls between them in just the first half, with the total number rising to 25 by the final whistle. Despite the physical nature of the game, Scott admirably only dished out 3 cards and managed to keep any tempers from boiling over. There has been no shortage of talented players stepping off the United Academy production line over the years. And it looks like Jose Mourinho is trying to blood another prospect in the form of Scott McTominay. McTominay made his first Premier League appearance of the season for the Red Devils and only his 4th start for the club against the Cherries. The 21-year-old midfielder did little out of the ordinary, but he will have been boosted by his inclusion in the side and will have gained invaluable experience to add to his starts against Benfica and Swansea in the cup competitions earlier this season.